Okay, let's pick up with our subject guide search. Now, I'm pretty sure that general one file also has this option for the subject guide search. So, if you feel sort of stuck, like you're not really sure what keywords you should search for, or maybe how to go about searching, then I think the subject guide search is a great option. So, I'm going to click on subdivisions. And that's going to open up a whole bunch of interesting, like, I guess, facets or categories. So I could talk about child sexual abuse as far as like the analysis of it, beliefs, opinions, attitudes, care and treatment, case studies, cases, casualties, causes of, complications. Obviously, I wouldn't want all of these, right? Because if I have a topic in mind, I've probably thought about it. I probably have a research question in mind, and all of these are not going to apply to my research question. So, don't feel overwhelmed by this vast array of information because you're not even going to use all of it. Okay, you're not even going to visit most of it. You have to figure out what really applies to what I want to find out. And probably for me, what I would want to look into, starting from the very top, I might want to look into beliefs, opinions, and attitudes because part of my argument is that people don't believe this happens, um, like as far as sex abuse rings go in the U.S. They don't believe it happens, but I want to look into that more, so I would probably want to check that out. I could investigate some case studies. Let's see what else. I might want to look into investigations. I might want to consider personal narratives by, children who were abused or maybe even of people who investigated. Hmm, that's bizarre, but I might want to check out rites, ceremonies, and celebrations. Okay, so there are some things I want to look into, and then it tells you how many sources are listed for each category. Okay, but anyway, that's an option for you. So let's back up. Whoops, didn't mean to go that far. All right, so it also gives you adult child sexual abuse victims. I suppose I could look there, but I'm not sure that that's really what I'm focused on. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to. Oh, hold on a second. You have these other tabs up here you can check out, like advanced search. If you know quite a bit about what you're searching for, you have specific keywords you want to find. Let's see, what is topic finder? Okay, well, yeah, you can plug in some topic and it'll give you. Let me try this. I'm typing one-handed. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so that's kind of neat. What happens if I switch it to tiles? I can't decide which one I like better. Hmm. This one might be a little easier to see simply because the writing is, I don't have to turn my head sideways to read it. But anyway, so that would be a category I might be interested in. Forced labor, trafficking, sexual exploitation. Yeah, that sounds exactly like what I would want to investigate. Jerry Sandusky for sure. Some of these others I'm not very familiar with at all, so I might want to check that out. It's a pretty cool tool right there. All right. So anyway, that's academic one file, and let's go back for a moment to the library homepage. All right. So we can again do databases A to Z. There are different ways. You have different ways you can get there. I'm going to go to the A to Z list. So academic one file. Another really great um, database is Expanded Academic ASAP. That has always been pretty promising. See. JSTOR can be, but I would probably check out the others first before I went to JSTOR. I've kind of talked about some of these already. Okay, so yeah, I think I've pretty much discussed those. But yeah, so just kind of, search, and I think the research worksheet one obviously has given you sort of a lead on which databases you might want to look into. So definitely get in there and dig around. And you'll also want to look into what I say about the advanced Google search when I talk about the counter argument and the refutation. So all of these ways of searching will be helpful to you. Okay, but you have to get in there and you have to do the searching. It can be boring, it can be trying, but it's all a part of the research process. So, another idea is that if you are looking for information on the internet and you come across an article and you think, I really want to use this for my research paper, but it's going to cost me $20 to get this article, don't buy that article. Instead, make sure you get the author's name or names, get the title of the article, the title of the journal it was published in, and then come to the library website and search for that. Okay, you can go into these databases and um, search by title of journal, you know, and if it's there, the library should show it. But another great option is to ask the librarian, and I'll talk about that next.